Man, I made it so I numbers.
Yo, what it do, man? It's your boy Smooth, a.k.a. Mr. Do What It Do, a.k.a. Always on the Move. And this is episode 63 of the Phone Home Podcast.
What's happening? But two of a second. Just left the junior high. Gula never that long. It's your boy. But what's happening with it? 3.
Hey, man, y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy 3 Guy, a.k.a. AD3, a.k.a. 3 on the shoulders, a.k.a. now. Sound like my boy Pee Wee right now. But nah, man, it's your boy 3 and 83 for life, man.
3.
Cheese neck.
All praise to the Most High, man. It's Terrell Tarantino, a.k.a. Terrell Wheels, a.k.a. T Wheels, a.k.a. T Wheels on the tank, a.k.a. the Carabledada, a.k.a. the Iron Fist hitting you harder than ever, coming at you like that there, man. Shout out to baby brother Bill. Shout out to Daryl, man. Let's have a great episode.
Damn, there I am.
Hey, last but not least, it's your boy Ike. Hey, last week I was supposed to be here, but this week I'm here. There was some miscommunication. But hey, we here. I had to dust up my microphone a little bit, but hey, we're here. So,
so miscommunication, other word, smooth phone, huh?
I can neither confirm nor deny what happened.
Hey, so when a nigga say that,
it was my fault. It was my fault for real.
I see you been traveling, doing a lot of things, bro.
Yeah, it was my fault for real.
It's
all good.
I said, I seen I've been traveling, you know what I'm saying, doing making major milestones, you know what I'm saying. It's all good, bro. Just good to see you on here, man. For real, for real.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. A lot of traveling, man. This shit was too much, but I'm just glad to be back. Especially from the honeymoon. Or I wish I still was on the honeymoon because once you get back, you back to reality. But but yeah.
Well, I'm glad you cleaned that up. But glad you cleaned that up, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you earlier. Congratulations, boy.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah, what's up? So y'all back from the honeymoon?
Yeah, we back. We came back about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was about 2 weeks ago.
That's good. So y'all about to now y'all gonna start arguing. Now y'all about to be married.
Man, listen, we were arguing. We've been arguing before all this.
Oh my goodness!
At the end of the day, it's like you get back to reality. It's like you get back to the swing of things. I just know a lot of what we do is just temporary. So it's
hey, bro, them marriage arguments is a whole different story, boy. Because ain't no leaving. You're dead. But it's beautiful though, bro. No count. I'm making fun of it now, but it's beautiful though.
Hey, what that butthole say? I don't care if the house burn. Me and my wife arguing. I ain't leaving.
Hey.
That nigga told Kanye, man, fuck your wedding, dog. I cannot leave right now.
So we just it's crazy because we ironic because we just came from like a wedding this weekend and then the weekend before so I've been to 2 weddings like in like 2 weeks. So and I was just like people was talking, everybody giving their shout outs and making toast, and I wanted to tell dude just like the crazy thing about marriage, they were talking about like the most beautiful things in marriage. Some people were saying just like, their love, all that. And I told them, I ain't tell them, but, I was just thinking in my head, like the most beautiful part of it, like honestly, that like your arguments make you that much stronger in the marriage. Like it really do. Like you just like the beautiful part is the way you argue and you get back together it's just like, it just keep building out that.
Yeah.
Like if it's intentional. Now, if you just arguing, just be arguing, then it's over with.
Yeah.
Man, but if it's actual, everybody trying to get better, and it's a beautiful thing, and in the growth of marriage. So
yeah, I've learned just within these last like couple of months, it's just like productive arguments.
Mm-hmm.
So like you may argue. Let's just say you arguing about. Now, most of the time when it's some things are gonna be true. You're not really gonna remember a lot of what you're arguing about. If it's something that's like productive and like you try to work towards something, but you may have certain disagreements, like as long as you know like you're getting something out of it, I feel like that's when the arguments are, kind of beneficial. So
the making up is the big part. So yeah, buddy. Nigga started arguing, I know what's gonna come out there. Huh?
I asked Willio what did for his honeymoon.
Say that one more time.
What did you go for your honeymoon? I couldn't remember.
So really that little cruise, I would say that was our real first honeymoon, you know what I'm saying? So, I would count that as that, the one that we had a few weeks ago.
Okay.
But yeah, Bahamas, we was out there on that cruise.
Bad.
It was lovely too.
That nigga waited 7 years.
Right. I mean, well, to be honest, we went somewhere, but we didn't really count it. We went to like Gulf Shores, you know what I mean?
Hey,
But
shit,
we didn't
that's-
really count that.
Count to some people.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we actually went to Gulf, right after, the wedding, we went to Gulf Shores, you know
Yeah,
what
that
I'm saying? So
nigga,
yeah.
Gulf Shores used to be lit now, nigga. Man,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Don't try to
I'm
sleep on Gulf
downplaying it.
Shores.
Right. You
I know
100% correct.
Yeah. I know people who have not gone anywhere for their honeymoon.
Yeah, nigga.
Right.
I remember
Yes.
a point in time, nigga, Gulf Shores used to be the spot to go to.
Yeah.
But niggas from
Yeah.
the coast,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, you're right. Gulf Shore has always been lit. You know what I'm saying? Always. So yeah, not trying to downplay it, but that's where we went.
okay, bet.
Yeah.
Where y'all go, Dink?
Will got 10 kids. Just a free night as a honeymoon.
Hey, that's a fact, bro. It's so tiring just like preparing them to go somewhere. My goodness, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
I got one, so I got
That, the energy that it takes to do that's crazy. But yeah.
Where did you go for your honeymoon, Dink?
Where did we go? Shoot, boy. Where did we go? Damn. It was fun too. I can't remember. It was
I hope this argument strengthen y'all relationship.
man. You gonna come out there and be the strongest?
This nigga don't even
No,
remember.
it was somewhere in Mexico. Name a place in Mexico.
Cancun?
No.
Cozumel,
That's
like
all I know.
Tucson.
Maybe Cozumel or Cancun.
Hey! I'm nigga finna
Nigga
see
ready to get cussed out now then later.
Why I take you for a honeymoon?
You about to have an argument?
On the way to work, I'm gonna be doing some shit.
Live
I
on
was
camera.
just calling because I listen to y'all podcast on the way to work. Ain't you remember where we went? Let me go.
Boy ain't even been married 5 years, bro.
It's been
Oh, no, it's 5 years.
It be 5 or 6 September.
Yeah, 5 years because it was COVID.
Yeah, you hear I was talking to Ike.
The year after
I
COVID.
know something. It been some years.
Yeah.
I'm just putting a date on it. It was 21 or 20.
It was
21.
It was 21. Yeah.
Yeah, 21.
Shit, nigga quit. So that boy, you ain't gonna make it to 5.
Julio, with yours was
21.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, we got married the same year too, Will?
May of 2021. That's when I got married.
God damn.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Damn, it don't feel like the same year.
It don't feel like the
Yeah.
same year at all.
Yeah.
And that boy
Crazy.
Julio dropped the whole album with Smooth, and he didn't tell him he was getting married.
That's Julio though.
Prize drop.
Julio being his own world.
Me and
Yeah, I do.
me and
I do.
Bill had to walk up some went down like the aisle, like the bridesmaid. They get to the back of the line to walk down some more. Nigga supposed to sit down, bro. You get me up.
Hold on, so when did Bill first get married? What year was that?
2019, I believe.
2019, bro.
Yeah, he got married before
Okay.
COVID.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's right, right. All right. 'Cause I'm kind of thrown off with T. Will, man. Okay, all right, but damn, nigga getting old, boy.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
You classify that as getting old?
I'm talking about just like the years ago, like that
They-
went by.
Them,
Like,
them years do zoom by though. It do seem like that,
Now that
That
nigga,
nigga real old?
he directly lined that with marriage. Boy, I done get hold.
Right.
I done fucked up this whole episode, boy.
Nah, you done fucked up the household.
I'm telling you, I ain't gonna make it stronger, nigga. I might be looking at papers tomorrow morning.
How was Father's Day for y'all boys?
Oh man, it was good. It's regular, got the chance to really just relax, but just regular stuff, really.
Do y'all ever did something for y'all fathers for Father's Day?
Me personally, I just like to
talked
eat.
about this last year though. I think we talked
Yeah.
about last year.
I did, I give my dad a Raven stuff sometime. Play birthday.
What's crazy? I think
Father's
Ike
Day,
was on that
whatever.
episode. It felt like he was
Was he
on that
really?
episode. We was
For
talking
real?
about fathers.
I think so. I
Yeah.
think I might. I'm trying to think. I was like, what's up? Yeah. But
Boy got an annual episode.
yeah, man. Hey, it's like every 6 months. I just pop up, Right. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I ain't never did nothing for my fathers for Father's Day.
What they y'all did something for Father's Day?
Yeah, she cooked, and we had went out the night before, got some headphones, that type of stuff.
That was crazy.
It was a good day. It was a good day to me.
No, I don't think you
That's
ended up.
that's
No,
that's
ended
how
up.
I need it. I like simple
Yeah,
stuff.
I had a great ass day.
That's how
No,
it be,
we're
man.
not
That simple
laughing at
stuff
that,
works.
bro.
You
We're
made
not
it
laughing
the
at that.
headphones like
They like shit. What
like
you
some
do
Skull
for Father's Day,
Candy
shit?
headphones.
Oh
Shit,
shit,
we went
I
out
love
last
my
night.
headphones.
Shit, I got the headphones.
Cuz said, got some headphones.
Yeah, nigga, they
Like
Nah,
those
it just
Skull
sound like you had
Candy-
got heads. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what
I
you
got
mean?
some damn Apple AirPod headphones. Them
That nigga
motherfucking
said,
hard.
want some
Nah, it's just
headphones?
funny how it was just
Yeah.
like how you line shit up, like,
Yeah.
cause you didn't say headphone like right away. You was just like headphone, like, oh,
Oh,
okay, like shit, girl.
What's
A
that
great
Joe
ass
was?
father
He said,
day, okay.
he said, yeah, I would. How you know my name was Phones?
Oh yeah.
nah, it was a good day. It was a really good day.
Was it like headphones? Yeah,
Yeah.
I
How you know
would.
my name was Phone?
Oh, what you do, Willio?
Man, I just wanted to go out to eat the Longhorn, so I ate there, and man, that's all I wanted to do is just chill, watch movies, man. That's all I did. I don't really want to be wanting to go nowhere for real, So that's just
Same,
me.
though.
Right,
hmm
right.
Nah, no God. I'm
And
the
that's
same.
what and it's so crazy because that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? She'll take me if I wanted it, but I was like, nah, I just want to get something to eat and chill. That's it.
Yeah, I'm with you, T. Will. Like, so we didn't go out to eat because we was supposed to, but we had just came from the wedding in South
Mhm.
Carolina, not South Carolina, Tennessee, and so we were supposed to go. We didn't get back to like 3, but they was like, "Do you want to go out to eat at 6:30?" I was just like, "I'm good. Give me some wings though." They said,
Give me some
You be
wings,
happy.
though.
That's it.
"Some wings and see, I'm good, boy." But this
For
time I got
real.
15 piece. So yes, sir.
That's what's
Mhm.
up.
Well, that's you know what I'm saying. Damn, Father's Day bad. If you break my
Hey, bro got 15 wings. Said, that's what's up. Oh my
Hey,
God.
well, let
Hey,
us try to give us some wings for Mother's Day, nigga. We dead.
Boy,
that in the papers.
Oh, hey, I always think about that line Kanye said when he say last year, he says, what he say? She gave you a new sweater. Put it on, give her a kiss and tell her do
do
better.
better.
That is the most funniest, one of the most funniest lines ever.
That was another 2 Chainz song. It was a
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
the
it.
birthday,
Yeah,
yeah.
man, that mess was so funny when I first heard it, but I guess that's how some people be feeling though.
I mean, it is crazy, like the significant difference in between Mother's Day and Father's Day.
Niggas,
Yeah.
I got 15 wings. That's what's
Significant.
up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mother's Day people
I-
You
going
said
out.
what? You said what?
I was saying Mother's Day is just like a whole that's like the biggest day. You'll talk about it all over the place. Like
Right, for sure.
you can't go anywhere without hearing about it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Valentine's Day too.
Why is that though? Why is it that like the expectation is different?
Double standards, bro. That's why. Double standards. That's like when I tell Lex, but that's one of the arguments that we were talking about argument. That's one argument I always tell her, like, bro, like double standards is always that's the answer for damn near everything. Like
Do
they
you
like when people ask you like dudes can be hoes and girls can't. Society, bro, it is what it is.
Yeah. It's like it's almost like an
But they don't
unspoken
dive
rule.
into it though. That's just like a surface level answer. They don't really dive into it.
I
I
think
mean,
It doesn't,
I
but
think it goes into I think it goes into like the olden days where like
Mhm.
usually the woman in the house would be like the lady, like, cleaning, cooking, kind of staying at home. And that's the Mother's Day is like to honor them, like the ones who are working and, things like that. That's kind of how, it's kind of shifted, since then. I think that's kind of how how Mother's Day kind of originated, I would say.
so what does that have to do with now though? Like, I think even like responses, not to put y'all on, like, you know what I'm saying, make y'all answer, but like even the responses just come from like,
Right. You're
this
right.
good enough. Like, all right, yeah.
Right.
Niggas like, damn,
Right.
is this really good enough? Or am I just conditioned to say this shit?
Right.
I wasn't
Yeah.
tripping. Nigga, you gonna get some wings on fucking at the Super Bowl party.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't no this. I ain't trying to put in no fire, bro. But it's just like, damn, you know what? A lot of men say that, but a lot of men just say it to say it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think everybody like everybody like to be appreciated, you know. But
Mhm.
why is the light so dim when it's our turn?
Well, Smooth said my
Cheers
that
to that.
nah, you dead ass. You and
Cheers to
Smooth
that.
dead ass right, but that's why that's why my shit was kind of surface level because it's no the only explanation to me is because of double standards. To get back to your point about wings, so it was a couple years I couldn't get no wings, but you know why? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I couldn't enjoy the game and eat wings at the same time. But anyway, but back to it. So, but yeah, I think my surface level answer is the perfect thing. I mean, because some people say, well, women carry the men. It's the same like they be like, just like in courts. Is the woman gonna get more of the thing, even though daddy probably making $1,000K a month, and the mama probably make $20 a week. They still gonna give custody to the mama, and I'm not saying anything wrong with it.
Mhm.
That's why my answer is surface level because I really think it is just as simple as
I think
if you
it
can
just
get if you can get I put this if you can get the answers of why double standards, I think you have your answer.
you
Well,
just
that's what
Why are
you
they
you
that's
went
what
you want to get to the point right then. You said, I ain't saying nothing
uh,
wrong with it.
yeah, no, I'm
Like,
saying
bro,
I don't know the answer to double standard,
no, no,
but I'm
no, no.
saying I think if we get that answer from whoever of general, we'll have the answer
I
to why
But
I
I'm
it
saying,
ain't.
like, once you said that, like, once you said, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But child, you know what I'm saying? Because we gonna go to the must. I get that. I don't want no pushback on that. But like, I would want my child with me though. But I'm knowing the courts are to grant that to the mother. Well, you said I ain't got no disagree. I think for sure we want to get with you. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that's just another conditioned answer, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying?
No, I totally agree with you. But that's why mine's surface level. I feel mine's at the end of the day, if we find out the reason why there's double standards, why certain things happen in the world as far as double standards, I think we'll find the answer. I mean, because some people say, well, she carried the child for 9 months. So that's why they say that. But then again, it's like, yeah, you have to, you know what I'm saying? Not saying it's the same, but see, I got to say that if I won't get killed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did.
Exactly. That's what.
I'm
Yeah, I know.
52 now, but what can I explain that to? And I just say double standard. So some shit I mean, I guess that answer when we die. We'll figure out why society chose to go left and not right, or why they went to right and not left on certain
I
things.
don't think so. Right or wrong answer. I think it's just
that is.
something you can expound upon and
Right.
and just
That's right. That's right.
just accepting the double standard. What you was gonna say, Willio?
Oh, I said there it is. I said I like what you was saying, you know. I mean, for a part of me feels as though like, man, that's just the way it is. But I also think it's something to ponder on and, maybe, have conversations. You know, part of me, just kind of way that I grew up, man, my folks didn't really preach about, men just crying about, even if you don't get appreciated. So what? Just keep going. You know what I mean? Like that's so. But then another part of me is like, dang, man, I thought of something interesting. Just gave me a cool thought. Like I used to work at a hospital, and I noticed that I'd never seen a 90-year-old man, but I've seen plenty of 90-year-old women. And so that kind of leads me to think about like, dang, does the role of, how we are, even this conversation that we're talking about now, like, you are expected to shut up and get to it. You know what I mean? Just be the leader. I think overall society is, and even if it is a Father's Day, even if you don't get as much appreciation, you still kind of expected to just carry on or whatever. And I'm not necessarily saying it's necessarily wrong with that, because a part of me does feel like that. But at the same time, I try to put everything in perspective from like all my past experiences. I'll be like, the way that we talk, is that part of the reason why men don't make it as far as women? You know what I mean? Again, just kind of something that I thought about at the hospital. I was like, man, I've never seen a 90-year-old man. I'm not saying that they don't exist, of course, you know what I mean? But I've never seen one. You know what I mean? So it just made me think like, why are these women outliving their husbands? You know what I mean? Like why? It's like, this ain't just like from my experience, this ain't just like a rare occasion. This is like, I see the pattern of this, like in the hospital. So it's like, I asked the question why, but that's my little 2 cents, whatever.
I think this something like kind of directly correlated to that. Men don't go to the doctor as much as women,
Mm.
but I
You say
think
what?
still when men, especially black men, I usually only speak from a black man's perspective, but I think that's across the board too. Like
You think?
right, but but I we don't tend to go to the doctor as much as women.
That's a great
But
point.
also,
That's good
I
stuff
think
right there.
that stemmed directly to what we was talking about. Oh, that's okay, or should I doctor, or it's just we try to be Iron Man, so we don't do some things, which is in reality is like kind of dumb, bro. I got feelings, health issues. These doctors or people, these healthcare workers have these jobs for a reason. We need to do these things. Just like therapy, we don't go to therapy as much. So we need somebody to talk to. Cause like, granted, if you feel like you got to be the breadwinner or you got to be Batman of your household, you got to be, you know what I'm saying? If you got that, get an outlet. If you can't cry in the house, get an outlet. Nah, we don't see it that way on all fronts. So we shy away from it. Then we wonder why we fucked up.
That's good stuff right there.
Nigga, motherfuckers.
Then niggas suffer for erectile dysfunction.
Nigga can't even smoke. Dick can't get hard because you stressing so much. and that's our main. That's probably one of the top 3 main
straight
thing what we can do.
Yeah.
You can't even fuck them up, boy. All your superpower on. Boy, you
So talking about the nigga stressed out about life and he can't give me white none.
That's why you
super stress.
Cause you done put the whole workload on your back. Now she getting out somebody else because you can't perform. I don't think you can perform when them bills do. Man,
I mean,
low libido, no testosterone.
No testosterone, dog. You suffering inside.
Cortisol through the roof.
You suffering inside. And hey, Smooth, what? Guess what? But you think you being a real nigga.
I will say this though, but that's part. Nah, he dead on. But I will also say this though.
Right.
I will also say this. I think like what T Will said, but even more of is that it's just like with anything else in the world. If you don't get no pushback, it ain't gonna change. Just like we just say, we don't give a fuck. Honestly, like we talking about it, but we don't give a fuck. Like long as our folks taking care, we really pretty straight. So when there's no pushback,
what do you mean?
Like so let's say something going on in the world and shit don't change because there's no pushback on something, right? Like you got to have it got to be some sort of resistance in order for change. Most of the time, long as Lex, like I'm being honest with you, not putting our marriage business out, as long as we wop that night and you know what I'm saying, I get a chief hat or a chief gear I'm cool. With her, if I only gave her talking about some hey, you go a crock pot, all right, I'll see you later. It's gonna be hell and high water in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's my obligation. Like, damn, shit, she really fucked up about this damn, Mother's Day. So next year or the shit damn the next day, I got to, I'm going crazy about it. She give me a pair of T-socks and a hat. Oh shit, appreciate it, baby. All right, you know what I'm saying? We don't have no pushback. So what I'm saying is when there's no resistance or there's no complaints being made, not overall by male, that ain't gonna change. Well, we'll make fun of it.
I speak to what Two's saying though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But he's saying what's the issue is, and I'm saying that in actuality, y'all know we're talking about it. We don't give a fuck, so it ain't gonna ever be a change in it.
No,
well, maybe the resistance is like I just said, because Two made a great point. He just opened my eyes up to like a whole nother world. Like maybe the resistance is that I saw that a pattern happened, and then Two brought it home by basically saying, no, this is the reason why these things can happen. You don't, men don't check on themselves. So like, that was the resistance of me saying like, okay, why are we not making it this far? And then, the growth is, or what Two said is like, just go to the doctor. Because these are things that we don't do. And it's so simple as that when women do these things on a regular basis, you know what I mean? And so it's like, oh, now it's like, oh, duh, you know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of like we work against ourselves. We just have to, one thing my pops used to tell me, man, we got to think for ourselves. And, just because popular opinion maybe is just like, men, they dim, and I ain't gonna say, I don't want to say they dim our light a little bit, but they, they don't have, it seems that, they don't shed the type of light that they do for women. And I'm not mad at that, but it's like, okay, we have to think for ourselves and then, okay, I got to do certain things. If the resistance is, I see a pattern of, us, I'm just using this example of us, not making it as far as women. So, I hope that makes sense, but yeah.
Well, no, it makes sense as far as like the doctor stuff. I'm talking about
right, yeah.
I'm talking about as far as like the the Father's Day. Like at the end of the day, we're talking about this, right? And I want Ike to get in because we ain't really let him speak. But I'm saying this at the end of the day, if Ike, who your favorite football team?
The Falcons.
Oh yeah, my apologies, bro. I'm my bad. I don't want to admit that out loud either. But if your new wife for Father's Day gave you a Bijan Robinson jersey,
Mhm.
not even real, just a Bijan Robinson jersey, and say, "Hey, happy Father's Day,"
Yeah.
you'd be, "I hope appreciate it, baby. Kids, love. See, let me watch the football game. I'm good."
Mhm.
If switch the other way around and you got her whatever her favorite, I don't know, whatever it is,
Reese jersey or something.
But I don't think it's about the. I don't think
Caitlin
it's
Clark
about
jersey.
the gift though. I don't think it's about the gift though. I think it's about the intention and
Yeah.
That's it. That's
I
it.
don't think it's. We're not talking about gifts.
I'm talking about intentions. I'm talking about everything.
All right, you got it.
If our wife, I'm saying that if the intentions was just, I'm saying like wives, our intention is to make our wives happy.
Yeah.
And they want this and that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So we don't push back, even if the gift is like, we don't really care for the shit, but we can be like, man, this shit garbage. We're not gonna do what Kanye said, right? See, we don't.
Right. But
You're not gonna do what.
You gotta get
well,
that
the
the
little
wife
shit funny
will.
because
It-
Let Ice.
Yeah.
yeah,
It depends. When you say like you try to make a woman happy, but it all depends. It's a case by case basis because what your wife may want is not going to be what the next wife may want.
that's a fact.
It's going to look different for everybody, especially when it comes to Mother's Day. Like for instance, my mom, like when I do something for Mother's Day, she doesn't really need like this whole like, we got to cook for her and do this. She just want some rest. She just may want our company, And even like yesterday, even for Father's Day with my dad, he just want to go to church, go to a buffet, and ride around, the city with me, like the daughter, like his daughter, my sister. So it looks different for everybody. It's not necessarily going to be like, all right, you got to go get me a Birkin bag, or I need to
Right.
go Chateau Alon and go do like, some wine, go to a winery. It's not gonna like that for everybody. So it doesn't need to be almost like a tit for tat in a sense. It just needs to be what you think your wife will enjoy the most. And sometimes it's gifts. Sometimes it's, just affection. That kind of goes back to like love languages and things like that.
That's
So
what I was thinking.
Okay, so if I can, that's a good answer. But if I can say this though, even though everybody's things look different,
mhm.
if you had to choose, be honest with you, like if you had to choose, like, damn, I only got $50, Mother's Day and Father's Day right there next to each other, and they say, hey, look, you gotta pick who you gonna buy it for? Who are you buying it for?
If it's the same
If it's the same
weekend, Saturday, Sunday.
But history shows we're gonna probably do it for our mothers
Because they are gonna have the most pushback. I don't know about y'all parents, but I know my daddy be like, hey, bro, if you don't get nothing for Christmas, make sure you get your mama something.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Because he ain't gonna give 2 fucks.
But also think about this. I think about my grandmother too. Like when they used to kind of push and like just kind of get biblical for a second. Like like in the commandments it say like honor your parents. So like even though your dad might be a parent, everybody gonna it's crazy. You probably go. Even if your mom wrong, you gonna take up for her. Right? It's over your dad. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is.
That's a natural instinct.
Yeah. Especially
Can I pinpoint one thing Willie said that was it kind of like, I ain't trying to keep saying, go to my point. My dog said, even dad might be a parent. It's like
that's just how see,
bro. No, I'm saying your mom, your dad, are your man.
They are my parents.
Even though your dad might be
right.
a parent, but come on, man.
Exactly. And what's so crazy?
That's crazy.
So
with
once
me,
again,
go ahead.
So once again, that's why my answer was surface level. If we get down to why is what I say? What the hell you say was what the fuck I say? Smooth.
Why is it double standard?
Double standard. If we get that root cause, then we will have our answer. Because even him, this nigga just mentioned God and said our parents and said, well, I'm still going with my mama. Like when a nigga get into money, the first person they buy is their mom.
Moms.
Like no cap. Moms get a crib. Dad will get a truck.
For sure.
Mom got a $800,000 house, new crib. Hey, Dad, I'm gonna get you this 40,000
You
shit.
gave Pops a
And he
dually.
still might love it. He still might love
He
it, but
gonna love it
it's
now.
like it's expected. It's like it is like naturally just leans toward that way.
And that's why I said
But I think
my shit was surface level because I don't know if anybody have the answer to what the hell is double bias.
no,
I don't
Right,
think
right.
my whole point was like trying to scratch dividends service level. Okay, like cool. Even you get your dad a truck, he cool that he gave my house, he ain't off it. But it's like, damn, at what point, like, he can't say no. Why don't we say anything? You know,
Right.
we want alpha males, we go with that point.
Mm-hmm.
What about being alpha doesn't say that, hey, nah, babe, I'm gonna take care of you, but we gotta into my emotional side. I do want to be celebrated. I do. I'm saying we just, you know what I'm saying? What's I think that was my point more.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
we just going with the flow. You know, so we just skipping with, you know.
Yeah, like Jason Wilson, he kind of talk about like this idea of alpha male, like really that's really not a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Masculinity not really a thing too. And I think that's kind of like what it kind of leads to is like deconstruct that idea of what masculinity and being an alpha male is. You know, those like it ain't one way to be a man. That's like
you got the boy.
but yeah, it's not really one way to be a man. And nigga, I'll put you on mute for a reason.
Oh, my bad.
That shit echoing.
Start doing that Bluetooth.
Get on my shit.
Yeah, like it's not really one way. Man, I think that's really what the answer might be is like stop thinking that like men don't care about the little things. You know what I'm saying? Stop
Right.
thinking that like, you know, we're not emotional beings and you know, and it's okay to be that way. Like you could be like he calls it a comprehensive man. Like I'm reading the book now and like it's just about like you know, understanding every role, you know, from being a friend to being a father to being a husband to being a provider to being a nurturer. Like we can naturally be nurturers, you know what I'm saying? Like that ain't just a woman role, you know what I'm saying? But like the idea is that being a nurturer is just a woman role, you know? So,
Why though?
because that's what society thinks. That's what
Right.
society thinks.
It's old. It's an old act. It's
They
like
have the kids. They have
I'm
the
saying,
kids
so why does society think that way?
because they have the kids. They have the kids.
No, I'm saying like, well, I'm getting from that point. I get that, but I'm saying past that, after they have the kid, why does that translate to everything else in life?
Shit, I don't know what else to translate after you had a kid.
I mean, think about it. No, I'm saying like far as the gender role. So far as like, all right, well, talking about the surface level shit where you were talking about the double standards. Cause it's even double standards like you are not a man if your woman make more than you and you a stay at home dad. Which I wouldn't mind being a stay at home pop and my wife making that cash. But I would be looked at as
It's
this is
less
That's fine.
than. Yep.
right. See,
It'll
they
be
got
a-
a whole the whole grown ups movie was about that.
I think that's the point though. Like that's the point of like, you know, shit, nigga, if you dropping off 10 pounds of dick, nigga, you be the less like how?
Yeah.
How you less just because society says like
X, Y. You supposed to be doing X, Y, and Z.
yeah, like nigga, if I'm dropping that shit off, who gives a fuck what society says?
And it's an old way of thinking too. Like
Yeah.
a lot of this is an old way of thinking. Just like when it comes to the whole thing of how we think about Mother's Day, or like you know they say oh like the whole alpha male kind of thing. It's an old way of thinking. All this goes back to the old days, and we're talking like the whole to how Mother's Day even got formed in the first place. You know, like
Hey,
this is
and back to my point though, because I mean, just even still, like, I mean, if you want to say like, if we want to talk about like men with money and you know being the leading role and all that, a lot of that stuff is still attached to insecurity. So yeah,
That's a fact. I believe that.
you could be the man who makes money, you could be the man who control everything, but that's the only way you can control your household. So
Your shit
Like,
back.
or like, I always think about like somebody who say like, "Dang, but they only like me for my money?" You know what I mean? So then it's like that's like a sobering thought. You know what I mean? Like, so like, dang, like
yeah, so like
even I,
you know
yeah,
that like I think that's still just attached to like you know like a lot of men like you and I don't want to say a lot of men control relationships with money, but a lot of times you do lead with money. Like I just seen some dude, he some random and really ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but he was just saying like how he got finessed by this female, like he took her to Cape Town like the first 2 days. You know what I'm saying? And the podcast was like, bro, you led with money. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, like I don't necessarily believe me personally, yeah, like I do think it'll be an insecurity if your woman made more money than you for a man, but at the same time, it's just like I hope you're not making the money to control, you know what I'm saying, your household with that in that sense, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Going
before
to
we
Cape
move
in the
to
first
next,
2 days is crazy.
so facts. So at the end of the day, is all I'm saying is on Valentine's Day, what do y'all get y'all woman?
Shit, roses. Well,
See
Chicks,
now,
right?
I have
So,
a. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
The shebang, right? You give her the shebang. You give her the
Yeah,
shit.
Manish on the
yeah.
beat, boy.
You get the huh?
I
Hey,
had nothing.
I knew that was coming.
oh, the Drake shit. Oh, dang. This is- Oh, okay. But yeah, she get hard, the flowers, the surprises, the chocolate, and you just get a hug and a kiss, and you do not care. So that's all I'm saying at
you
the
can't
end of
say
the
you
day.
don't care, bro. You cannot say
I'm saying who all right. Let's not say who don't care. Do you care? I'm gonna go one by one.
I
Do
say
you
this.
care?
You don't
Me
care.
personally. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Do
right.
you care, T Will?
I don't care, but I also say this. Like I be like, dang, I know. Again, I don't care, but I do think about like I thought Valentine's Day seems like it's a couples thing. Why is it more geared toward
Will,
women?
I
Oh,
asked you
that's
one
the only
question.
thing. That's the only thing I
Do
think about.
you care?
No, I don't.
All
But I
right.
do think
Do
about
you
that.
care? Do you care? Honestly, do you really care if somebody would if your new wife now gave you chocolates, cards,
But
and
you're not you not
I'm not
still
trying to
going
be
against
right.
2
I'm
point
just saying
though.
the pushback.
2 point is what 2 was saying is you are conditioned not to care. That's what he telling you.
That might be. That's true. I believe that's true. I never thought about that.
No, if you rewind the part, I told too, he's spot on.
So,
But I said the reason it wouldn't change is because we don't have pushback. That's all I said. That's why I
Yeah.
agree with him.
Yeah.
And I'm saying if we ask everybody on this podcast, do they care? And everybody more I'm sure everybody probably gonna say like, no, not really. And
Yeah.
that's why it
Did
was
you listen
whatever.
to Willio's
Anyway.
answer though?
But if he give
Willio
pushback, guess
saying
what they gonna say?
Willio
That's what I'm
saying he care without saying he care.
He
I mean, I
his
don't
first
care,
answer, I
but
know-
he not gonna let himself say that he don't care.
No, listen, because I think two things can be true at once. That's a lot. That's what I say in a lot of situations. I actually don't care. You know what I mean? Because I actually like making people. I like making people feel better, feel good. I kind of get a joy out of that. You know what I mean? However, I do think to myself like, okay, is this supposed to be? Because I don't really know the origin of Valentine's Day, so let me just start there as well. But I have thought that like I thought Valentine's Day was more of a couples thing, like to separate, So, but it mostly seems as if it's just geared toward women, which I'm not mad at. Again, I'm not mad at that at all. I just ask, is it supposed to be just for women, or is it just supposed to be a couples thing, like where we celebrate, I do for you, you do for me, whatever,
It's
That's it.
supposed to be a couples thing because the origin of his Saint Valentine, he was hosting his house as a couple's house because I can't remember the whole story. But some way couples couldn't be together, so he was using his house kind of like Harriet Tubman at the Underground Railroad. They would come to their house to to have sex, to do stuff because they were unalive. I can't remember the whole story and gist, but basically that's why it's named after him because he was held in his house where couples can come together because it was illegal. Something was illegal, and they were able to come make love at his crib.
Sure.
And it was like it was hidden. So that's what's supposed to be the origin of it. So it really wasn't even about gifts, to be
Alright.
honest.
You using your computer mic or microphone?
I'm using a microphone.
Use your computer mic.
All right.
That way you don't have the echo.
I'm the IT nigga. I use your computer mic, Ike. See what that do.
What'd you say?
I'm the computer
Can't hear you
nigga.
now.
I said I'm gonna back out and then come back in.
Hold on, don't do that.
That sounds right there.
Yeah, you good now. Y'all, can you say something?
No,
Can't hear you now.
Not good now.
What about now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Is it echoing?
Let me see. I don't want you to back out. That should be fucking.
I can't just unplug it. Let me see. I might just be able to unplug it. Hold on.
Damn, they just sent Julius Randle to the Brooklyn Nets.
Seen that.
What?
What you say, Ike? Ike?
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
We good.
I just unplugged the mic.
All right, bet we good. You don't gotta. You don't. So the when it comes to like sound and stuff like that, that's just really a preference. Because once I edit, like it,
It don't change it.
yeah, the
Okay.
rhythm side it's gonna fix all of that. So
Okay.
you're good. Hey, let's move on to the first topic. It's really kind of still like kind of the same shit. Me and Dink, we was having a conversation. I think when I had came up there, and we probably was on here. I can't even remember, but he had said something about Lex had told him like to clean up as he go, or you know what I'm saying. Yeah, are you wait to clean up? And so like, like that's something like, what I'm saying, me and Raquel and talked about, and like, I'm just like on the side of like, bro, I'm not cleaning up as I go. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I wanted to kind of like, is that like a guy thing, or how y'all feel about that?
My mother was notorious for like making us clean up as we go, like growing up. So I've tried that method before. I can see it, but I also say this, after I try that method, after we get done eating, those dishes are like right back in there. So somebody still gotta clean it. So I came to the conclusion that I might as well just wait until I'm done. Now I don't like to cook in a dirty kitchen. So I'll probably clean it up and then cook. But the dishes, my point is, the dishes end up right back in there after you get done eating. So it's like, does it matter? It really don't matter if you clean up as you go, because after you get done scraping the pot and you put your plates back in the dishes, you just dirting up to everything you eat. So that's what I came to the conclusion. But my mama was notorious for making sure that you clean, as you cook and as you go. You know what I mean? So that's funny, yeah.
Hold up, time out. How the fuck how does that happen if you can washing your dishes?
Because well, I'm talking about if my mama was talking about like as you're cooking and just like clean as you go as you're cooking. Am I making sense?
I get what you're saying, Willie.
Yeah.
First off, I don't cook. Lex cook, right? Cause I don't care. I'm out to eat. Fuck it. And that's the reason. But if I'm cooking, like I tell Alexa be cooking, right?
Mm-hmm.
My wife
And this ain't just got nothing to do with cleaning. It's just, cooking is in general.
Right.
Just how you do things in general. Yeah.
Like I'm like Lex washing dishes, right? So it is kind of agreed that cause I get mad, right? Cause she cook, and I'm like, look, bro. When I married you, I was never a guy that had to have a woman that cooked for me.
Right.
Cause Walter Ring didn't cook. So, I'm what I'm saying, I was raised off, see, we're going out to eat. It is what it is. Like, see, spend my money instead of my time. So I always been like that. So I ain't never had to, just had to have the girl to cook for me. And if a girl cook for me, appreciate it. But they ain't gonna make me be a better nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you. So it is.
Right.
But
How much
so,
you feel?
she's still fucked. So Lex now.
Thought she had a joke in her pocket.
I'm gonna be a dog.
Anyway. So Lex enjoyed cooking now ever since we had Ayla, our baby, because she want her to eat the right stuff. She don't want to just be like McDonald's, all that crap. So Lex got to this thing where she likes cooking a lot now, and it be some good stuff. But I be like, Lex, I'm not washing dishes though, because I still wash them because it just me being helpful. But I'm like, bro, you're gonna wash them dishes as you cook. Like, if you cooking spaghetti and you cook salad, let's say for instance salad, like the drainer, all that crap, you could be washing that salad bowl out. You ain't using that bit no more. That bitch just sitting in the sink. Just wash it as you go, cause the spaghetti still brewing or whatever the term is still doing. Just wash it. No, I don't like to cook as I clean. That ain't you got the dishes anyway. I'm like, see, that's why you don't mind not cooking as you clean, because somebody else gonna wash the damn dishes. I'm cleaning anything I do, and like I'm doing two things at once. So
Nigga,
Yeah.
that is not what the fuck you said when we had the conversation.
No, you said that. Nigga, I said I'm
Nigga,
cooking
you
and
told
cleaning.
me
That nigga said, I
specifically
just went with it.
Ayla will mess up the house, and he told Lex, Lex, I don't know why you cleaning it.
No, that's
right
different. That's different.
That's the same thing.
No, Ayla messing up the house again
That's
is
what we
two
talking
different
about.
things. No, I thought you were talking about cooking and cleaning at the same time.
I said in general, cleaning whatever it is.
That ain't the same thing though. Ayla,
All right.
bro, all right, so you about to know this, and I know damn sure T
Is this
Wheels
not
know
the
this
same
shit.
thing, y'all?
No. T Wheels. Cooking and cleaning at the same time is not the same thing as kids got toys and you picking up after them every time they drop something.
That's the whole point of that's the whole point.
Yeah, I would say that's that's kind of it's the same but kind of different.
It's kind of the same. I see where you're trying to code, like, but
It's the same
Bro,
thing.
all right, you see this over here? You see all that over there?
yeah, what's that? Like in the corner?
Well, yeah, that's Kobe Bryant's book and Pat Mahomes' book, two greats.
Okay.
Oh my God. Anyway, so bro, but I had a whole bunch of stuff over there, right?
Yeah.
I had to take some of the stuff down. Ayla will come in here and knock it down. I
Right.
put it back up. Put it back
Mhm.
up. I had to come back in there, bit, knock it down.
Mhm.
So, when Smooth came on my house, and this, this happened plenty of times. So Smooth came on my house like a month or so ago. And I was like, man, shoot, I don't clean up out the Ayla right away because it go right back on the ground.
Right.
Mhm.
That ain't the same thing. That ain't the same thing as cooking and cleaning because I know time she walk out the door, she coming right back in.
I say yeah, okay, yeah. My girl do stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just like let it go on the ground. Then when she go sleep, I clean it.
Yeah.
She
Me
gonna
and my
get to
mom.
the dishes.
Me and my mom talked about something similar to that. Like, just I'm trying to figure out how to put it. For instance, all right, my baby girl, this is what she loves to do for some odd reason. She would just come out of nowhere and just cut the lights off. And it's so annoying. Like, because it's like one of those things where you say you pick it up and she come right back and knock it down. So it's like I was talking to my mom about like it's tiring just to enforce the same thing over and over. So sometimes you be like, man, just forget it. Just just leave it like it is. You know what I'm saying? So but she was basically telling me how and it's just triggered that to kind of make me think of that thought. But she was just telling me how even though you feel like that, you still have to continue to get up and enforce it and be consistent. Because if you're not consistent, you're basically gonna be a help to their to them being negligent to certain things, if that makes sense. So, this whole conversation just kind of made me revert back to that. Not to be long winded, but if she, just speaking for me, she was just telling me how if in this case, if my kid was to keep continuously knocking something down, I need to get up and continue to correct her on it until she finally clicks, no matter how many times it takes. So, whatever.
But hold up, how old your daughter is though?
Hey, let two with Ike answer the question.
Yeah.
Cleaning as you go or cleaning afterwards?
I out here like a whirlwind.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Okay, that's me. I got like a little filter in here.
Oh.
Kind of blow to it.
They got a tornado coming through.
Ain't gonna get mad at hell at that little girl, man. She not gonna stay over one more time.
Y'all
Yeah,
got
yeah.
I think
Yeah, go ahead, Tony.
I think it depends on what we cooking, how many we cooking for. I know like she married, ain't gonna say her name. Like we always like it was just shout out to
baby mama even post the scene.
like you know what I'm saying. And it was like a
Open
different
up well like on Chris.
Kringle.
Yeah.
In that situation, like I pretty much taught her how to cook, and so like, to do the. Nah, he did a slime ball situation, so I don't care. But
damn, that's why I be crying when I see your face.
what?
I'm going crazy right now.
Man, lay too much. You
Like,
just
I've
dipped
been
away, man. All right, but so like she's like, it was like a whole thing. That's what I'm just pointing away. So she used to kind of like record, prop the phone up, record us cooking. Cause she's learning from me, but also like since I'm doing she like sushi, so she's watching as we go, and I'm cooking, learning. And she got the video, so she know how to do it. Just in case I ain't around, to the pre ain't around. So in that situation, it was cool. Cause then we not cooking for a whole family. What is it? It's a whole bunch of dishes. Like it's more ingredients. We could put this shit up as we go. Cause also like, do y'all eat? Does everybody eat together? we eating at times, but me and her, we eat together, so we can pack the rest of this shit up, put it for tomorrow. Is versus, some in the families they eat traditionally, but I think it's as far as life goes, like some people they watching their shows, taking food to their room, we ain't eating together, so we can't really just clean up everything because everybody on their own schedule and their own accord. But just I guess if it's just you and your woman, it's kind of easier just to clean as you go.
Mm-hmm.
Especially doing like I'm trying to think hard. Like, well, I'm trying to think of something difficult to cook, or not difficult. Just take. We ain't doing one pan recipes. We some shit that I might be like, man, fuck this, man. Especially, man, nigga, it's late, bro, and man, it's late. Shit, I want to go work out, meal prepping. So I'm doing. It really it's kind of like a scenario based in a sense, but it does feel good when it's done. You can eat and got to worry about cleaning it.
Watch no damn.
But shit, we can wait till tomorrow. But just it kind of to me it's scenario based. Yeah.
What you think, Ike?
I think mostly it depends. I just think usually it depends like how big how many people you cooking for too. Like if it's like you doing like it's a group of people, usually you probably do it as you go. But if it's just like y'all two, like for Bree and I, usually I'll just like maybe most of the time she's doing the cooking. And so I would usually like just clean afterward. Or let's just say if like we grilling or something like that, then she'll do it like in between, while we're cooking. But most of the time we just do it after we cook, or something like that. I know it's not as fast because like then after you eat, you got like then you also have to go ahead and have to wash dishes or put in the dishwasher, whatever the case is. So it is not fast. It's not as fast, but usually I just do it like right after. How many people you cooking for? If it's just you two,
You said something there too. Then it's like when you said, if it's just us two, and depending on what we're doing afterwards. Damn, we trying to watch the net. We trying to finish our show up afterwards. So all them things kind of play. Shit, it depends on some fire. We try to watch the new Harlan Coben. Man, I ain't watching this afterwards. I'm trying to watch while I'm eating. And after I get eating. But once you include them kids,
yeah, nah. My grandma told me some which I had already do, but she had told me. She said, man, like when you got kids and stuff, she said, leave that shit there.
Really?
Shout out to Granny, man.
Yeah. And they know best too.
Because some people get that. That's a form of stress, and that causes the house and stuff like that. And you don't clean up, but shit. My grandma was like, man, leave that shit there. And worry about that shit tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? That's some good stuff you just said about a form of stress because, like, sometimes I have felt that, like, just like even with the light situation, just trying to reiterate that, like, I done felt like, dang, like frustration, like, man, just chill, like just sit down, stop with the light, because there's so many times, like, let's just say I am cooking. And it's like a little gate that's blocking our kitchen, so she can't enter the kitchen, but she can reach it, hit the light. So I be like thinking like the power done went off or something because it happened so suddenly, and it'd be frustrating because I'm like, what's going on? You know what I mean? But I just say I'll let it's cool that you just mentioned because it's a form of stress because I felt like, dang, why am I stressing out over this? This is really nothing to stress. You know what I mean? It's not nothing. Like you said, if it's like a little ball on the floor, unless you're just trying to teach them to clean up after themselves, then that's a different lesson, of course. But
I mean that depends on the age.
Yeah, that more depends on the age. So like sometimes we do create stress for ourselves that maybe not even that ain't even worth stressing over. So see, that's why we need elders. You know what I mean? To give us perspective on things that we may get hung up on. So I think that's dope that you mentioned that.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's crazy we mentioned this because I'll this is another subject within the subject. Since you talking about cleaning dishes, right?
Mm-hmm. Not talking about cleaning in general, but
dishes. So that's my perspective on dishes. Like I'm cooking and cleaning at the same time. With the other shit, you talking about like dropping shit. Depends on what's going on. Like for instance, she had a Legos on the floor, so we teaching her to clean up after herself. So today I was like, "Hey, come on, let's clean up." But when I'm in here playing the game, she knocking over stuff. I'm like, "Fuck," I get ticked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm focused on the game. It is what it is. But speaking of dishes and cleaning though, I do want to ask y'all: we done? You got leftovers, whatever? Are y'all pot in the refrigerator or put the food into a what's it call it into
like
a
container, like
container.
yeah.
What did
It
y'all
depend
do?
on the food.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
depends
I've
on the
done
food.
both.
Yeah.
I've
Everything
actually
going
done
in the
both for
fridge to
sure.
me.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
no,
hey.
they stuff in the
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
whatever. They gonna
That-
stuff the
And
crock pot in the refrigerator,
on the
boy.
food and how
Man,
much left.
what?
Too. It depends on how much left. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah. It
yeah.
depend on but putting like a little bit in a big ass pot in the fridge, nigga, that's diabolical.
Oh, well, I'm
Yeah.
diabolical. I'm diabolical. I'm not bro.
You said
bro.
a little bit in the hold on, you said
Yeah,
a little
goddamn.
bit in the pot.
Goddamn trash pot. Damn trash
Hey.
pot with a look.
That boy dating this stuff pressure cooking refrigerator,
Oh my
boy.
goodness.
Hey, that bitch can have one serving left in that bitch. That bitch going in the fridge, nigga. Bro, Threezy love his time, bro. I'm not creating other dishes, bro. No, fuck no.
Now I'm gonna tell you this, but to that point, a subject off a subject. This is one of those things I fucking hate. I fucking hate it, dog. When a motherfucker say, when they say, "Oh, why you ain't get a paper cup? You gotta wash those dishes." Nigga, you still wasting natural resources. Right?
Yeah,
we wasting.
Whether you gotta wash
I never
the
thought of
cup,
it.
Yeah.
why you gotta wash the cup, or you throw the cup in the garbage. You still wasting it.
Wasting
Nah,
Especially a cup, bro.
Hey, look,
Nah,
because you know with all the kids I got, I be telling them sometimes because we use those little red cups, you know what I mean, to keep from washing dishes. But the way that they drink juice, like they get a bunch of cups, they'll drink it, and then they get another one. They get it. So I started telling them keep the same cup. You like so like they basically keeping the same a plastic cup that you're supposed to throw away. You know, but they run
Shit.
through them so fast. You feel me? Like I just be telling them to keep the same cup.
Man, I might have just grew up different, boy. Boy, we washing a red cup, fool.
Yeah.
Somebody keep it, throw it away. Nigga.
That's crazy.
You gotta throw away the styrofoam, but that red.
Washing
Man.
a paper plate.
I basically tell my kids to wash their cup.
I don't watch the paper plate. I don't
Did you say washing a paper plate?
Boy,
I'm not
my
watching
Nigga, that's a different kind of broke right there.
Yeah, I'm not watching.
That is different.
That's when you.
I'm not watching the paper plate,
That's
bro.
when you correctly use poverty, bro.
right.
And
You know how broke I was, nigga? Nigga, y'all want to know how broke I was, nigga? Nigga, we used to wash paper plates, nigga.
Oh my goodness.
That's nuts.
Hey, and I ain't no
That's what y'all know who Chess is, bro. Chess is a battle rapper. He had a whole bunch of struggle bars. Nigga, I think what he said.
That's one of
You
them.
ever cut a 2 liter and make a bar? Nah.
Hey, that's crazy.
Not for
That's
real.
crazy.
Well, hey, speaking of the ambitions of a rapper.
Yeah.
This a conversation I've been wanting to have with Willio for the longest. With you too. But I've been wanting to have it with Willio specifically. Well, I've been wanting to make sure he was on the episode. What you finna say too?
Let me get this one point off because we ain't gonna get on this topic today. Willio said, or no, one of y'all said a topic off a topic. We're gonna spin a block back off when you said the light shit, like teaching the kids shit. I was gonna tell my name. Just imagine if you the stepdad.
Oh yeah.
Getting the points across. Boy. That nigga smooth.
That's a whole nother.
I remember this. I always replay this. I replay this so much. I called a nigga smooth trying to vent one day. That nigga had a whole stop. Hey, bro, just go have your own kids.
I can hear him saying that too.
He down there about the cry. Nigga said, look at the phone and said, yeah. All right, but hold on, boy. I'm gonna hit you back. Man, get the fuck on my phone.
Nigga talking about dinner stepdaddy.
Hey, dude, remember?
Nah, bro. We ain't spent on that, boy. Your head, fool.
Hey, what?
Boy, that nigga gonna roast me.
Nah, I was gonna say about that nigga. Remember you had to get me straight. I can't say her name because she married now, but you know what I'm saying? You had to get me straight about
I don't wear no well like on Chris
Kringle.
Where she at?
I was
Where
trying
she
to.
Bernie.
Nigga three was trying to be a stepdad and one ain't letting trying to let the nigga see a kid. Remember that?
Boy, you was bro.
I'm the pappy.
The girl, nah, man. Girl was in labor. Like she's the hospital going in labor. She said, "Well, he want to come and see know what I'm saying? Child be, man, let him come and see you.
Man.
Oh my.
No, she wanted like no. Too, she already had it. Remember, she had it. But
Was the child over 3 months?
Super baby. Yeah, she was a super baby. Well, little baby.
Was the child over 3 months?
I don't think she was over 3, was she?
Over months,
know.
nigga. You let her you let her see his child, we done.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah, when I be telling people I wasn't ready at certain ages, nigga, I wasn't ready. So
That is
Hey,
crazy.
yeah, man.
Oh my,
Yeah.
bro, bro, just imagine nigga telling you, one of y'all boys, you can't see your 3 months. Nah, this my girl, man.
I mean, it's some nuance to that too, though. Cause nigga, see, you know, at that time, she had it because I had helped up, and so it was like, no, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, but yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
Boy,
boy.
well, I guess y'all was doing.
That's what you should have said, nigga.
That's when he listened to Smooth. Man, dog, just gonna have your kid.
Over with.
Nigga too say come in, supposed to go have your own kid.
Dog, just gonna have
That nigga too.
my bad, Smooth.
That nigga too.
Go ahead,
I got them
Smooth.
step kids, man.
Nigga, 10 step kid. Hey,
Right,
you
nigga.
know what?
Let's stop by them step kids, man. Fuck them step kids. Shit. For real.
I can't say that, bro.
I know you can't say it.
That's why you saying it on Smooth.
I'm your dog. I'm gonna say it for you.
Out of control, man.
Shit, what?
For real,
What? Hey, chat, express that shit out.
Hey, I'm gonna say it for my dog. Release me.
What you were saying, though, Smooth?
The ambitions of a rapper, man. I wanted to
Okay.
talk about this shit, man. We've
Been
been
my ambition.
we've been supposed to
It's my
talk about this
See,
conversation a long time ago, but you know, I just felt like how much confidence does it take to believe you'll become a rapper, and how crazy that is. Lead the way, Willie O. Since you the first rapper I knew.
It was a little feedback. Say that one more time, what you just said.
I said, how much confidence does it take to believe you'll become a rap superstar?
Oh, okay. How much confidence I actually think you gotta be borderline delusional. I really do.
Mhm.
Man, just to believe in yourself when all the odds against you. I think about just like all the greats, you know, 50 Cent, Drake, Kendrick, all these people. You know, I love to see clips of them trying to be who they are today before they was who they are today. And it's like, you have to have a level of, I say, borderline delusion, because, you know, you're going to have people that's not going to believe in you. Maybe, and at one point in time, it's probably going to seem like more people than, it's going to be more people against you. It's going to seem that way then, you know. So I think you got to have extreme confidence. That's my answer. Like, the level of confidence, I think you have to be somewhat borderline delusional to believe in your own hype, you know, to get yourself over the hard times. Now, there's a different kind of delusion where you may not be as good as you think you are. And, you know, you have, because some people live in that world too, where you really don't have a chance, and you could really fool yourself in that. But
Well,
I'm talking about people.
how do you decipher? How do you decipher the two?
That's the thing. That's the thing. How do I think about somebody like 50 Cent, you know, when he was, you know, when he made that Power of the Dollar, you know, people know that history. He made the Power of the Dollar. That's an awesome album if you really listen to it. But for whatever reason, he got shot, got dropped. That's basically, is like you basically getting fired from your job. You know what I mean? So then, like, think about what that was. You know, somebody, you know, who you got people trying to kill you. You just got a baby on the way. Your album that you thought was your breakout album was, you know, you thought it didn't fall. Like, think about the kind of like mental state you're in at that time. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to, if I remember correctly, he said he had to buy himself out of the Jam Master Jay contract with only like $5,000 left. He said, you know, I had to go sell crack. Like, think about all of these things that's happening to this person. And it's like, how do you overcome that? Like, you got to have a certain level of like delusion about yourself to say, I'm gonna get through this. Because most people on the outside will say, bro, you
Too, what
tripping.
you
You
got
need
to
to get a
say? Too,
job.
what you got to say? Too. I seen you smirk.
I think I get where you're going, but I don't think that's like the silver lining because he's 51 like a average guy. You feel me?
That's right. That's all.
Like he was New York City, but also he was in the game here, so he had behind it in a sense in the story. So like he was already like we doing penitentiary risk every day. So to risk, to my name, to risk this it's not
I can see that.
it's a shot to his because he still
No,
had
I can see that. I can see that.
you know what I'm saying. So more like than the common man didn't believe in their craft. No shot to fit. No shot to fit because he's still like with the power and all his movie deals. You know, he's still going outside of that realm of what he thought he could be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
you also got to go ahead. I ain't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, but you know, also got to think that there's many rappers who probably been in similar situations, and for whatever reason, they still didn't make it out. It's a lot of talented people who just for whatever reason didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? They probably rap. Go ahead. Yeah.
That's not the point though. Is the point is not making it is not the point. Taking the risk is the point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like if you risk getting football numbers to keep up a lifestyle, I'm sure you probably to shoot him some bail, you get that nigga like, know what I'm saying? You known in the streets, you know what I'm saying? You pounding, so you hooping or whatever, and drop some wax. They probably hit away too though. But I think like for the common man, I take me for it. I think personally, I think a lot of folks. I think I got some shit people like enjoy. It's man. To be honest, I ain't got the nuts to drop it for it. So you know, so I get it. Like somebody that's like because it's only cool.
So all right. So the counter question to that is, why didn't you have the confidence to drop the music?
To the same, I'm sensitive about my shit. You know what I'm saying? He said on ATL, but I know y'all know that's from ATL.
Like, and what age?
I don't even think I get negative response. They just get it. Feel away by taking that chance. Like I think you coach. If you feel,
I used to train. Yeah, I used to train.
My bad. But you in the sports world, feeling this, no, I ain't trying to make it lesser than like feeling in that, like it's still a notch, but it's like, oh, but he tried to coach, he did it. And it's more like respected. Man, why does nigga want to rap? Man, you can't be no rapper, man. You feel me? It's like negative connotation on that area, you know, on that like, damn.
Yeah.
What if all the rappers said, damn, I can't rap? Well, no, but what no rappers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But unless you make motherfuckers feel like you wasted time, you know?
Well, if I could talk, somebody
go ahead. Yeah, you can go ahead.
So when Smooth brought that question up, and I don't think you heard me when you were talking to, I asked you your age because I think that's really where the confidence lies. And let me expand on that. So I don't think it is like this insurmountable confidence that you got to have when you
use a big word.
That's a big word. Damn. Yeah, imagine what I'm about to say then. Nah, just
That's some boy.
No. But I mean, I just don't think I think that stuff don't kick in to what you just said. I think being a rapper, having confidence as a rapper doesn't look crazy till you get to a certain age.
Okay. So if
So if you 15 talking about I want to be a rapper, you know, you might have older people like, man, you know, but they're just the same 15 talking about if I want to go to the NFL. Only reason the NFL and the NBA may look appropriate is because they got is a certain step to it. You got high school, college, blah, blah, blah. It's not that with rap. You see what I'm saying? So that's the only reason that you would say you need this much confidence because it's like what?
Man. I don't know, man. Them U-37 niggas look way crazier than the niggas.
I was about to bring that up. Was I was gonna kind of bring football. I was gonna bring like sports into this too, because basically the same way a rapper thinks you gotta have that kind of confidence. The same way
a football player. That's what I'm saying.
It could be any kind of athlete. You kind of have to be like T. Will said, borderline delusional. To even get to that point. So, and there's no fault to two. He may feel a certain way, like, man, I don't want to do it, but there's someone else out there who's like, I don't give a fuck. I am going to put out this music. I don't care who listens to it. I don't care if it's just my grandma. I don't care if it's my parent. Like, sometimes you have to have that delusion, but you never know what's gonna happen. And everybody just built. Some people just built different that way, and so that's why I think, you know, you do kind of have to have that borderline.
So what's the point of them niggas playing U-37?
So smooth. Okay, so that's gonna go
for the love of the game.
Sometimes it can be for the love.
It goes to love of the game, but I don't think anybody has sat down and talked to them like, hey man, do you got everything else straight in your life to be doing this? Because
I don't know if that's
because you over here playing 37 football, like, and you may not even have insurance.
But yeah,
so let me finish up my point. So that's what I was saying though, Smooth. So I don't think you have to have this. Y'all saying delusional. I don't think it becomes a delusional dream until a certain age. Like being a rapper, when somebody like all of us, I'm just being. Now I don't know about you, Ike, because we didn't go to college together, but all of us was rapping and it didn't look crazy. It was just like, oh shit, they dropped this punchline, smooth mid. Nigga, we were talking about 2 and 3 on the track and we weren't even known. And we were throwing that bitch out, you know what I'm saying? Me and Two was. So I think
College Jordan.
Yeah, College Jordan. Go listen to that shit, 2 and 3 on the track. But anyway, so honestly, I don't think you don't have to have that delusion till you haven't gotten anything to a certain age. Cause he my brother, Trail. You know what I'm saying? When he kept trying to go to the league.
37 niggas.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest with you. He was still trying to go to the league at 32 and ain't never touched the NFL. But it didn't look crazy when he was getting offers from, Ole Miss out of high school or Gulf Coast, and then he went to somewhere smaller or whatever. Same for you, Smooth, when you went to Alabama. They wasn't unheard of that you weren't going to
I got offered to Ole Miss.
In high school. He said that we got offered in high school, but the grades or something. Most of y'all were pretty good. Most of y'all were pretty good, had good offers. Y'all grades. That's what most people go to JUCO for sometimes. But so for instance,
that's why I still laughing.
Well, I ain't cracking
I'm just thinking of a story when he told us.
Them niggas not a story.
He got offered.
Oh, they done started with ha Clear Dicks.
Yeah, them niggas not a story.
He got offered Smoke got offered the bet.
So what? But
I see.
But that's so. Right. So my point is.
Hold on, hold on. Then Two. I got the UAB, and I told them niggas I was finna go to Alabama. Oh, them niggas
ain't nobody believe us.
You see what I'm
saying? And then it's funny. He told us who it was because he said I think it was Quinn Dix. And then one of our homeboys, Bud, at the time, he had paused and he was like, ha. Yeah. That shit was funny. I'm sorry. That was the story.
Nah, that's it, but they false.
That was Bud.
You got it. But yeah, I don't think it don't. I think it don't take that it's just like it's me with sports. I don't know what age group you coach, Ike, but it's just like me with sports. You hear 8th grade or 9th grader saying, "Oh, I'm going to the league," but about that 11th grade year, they're like, "Shit." Like, oh, I'm not going there. I'm not going to a D1 school. But it was still. I think I'm saying I think it just depends on what age group, where age or where you're at in life, where you say it's delusional and where that confidence is needed.
Well, I think you also have to. Oh, go ahead.
I think to your point, it ain't delusional in that time period though. Like it's talent based. It's talent, and then once you do make it to that 23, 30-year-old range, like it does require a certain amount of delusion and football in.
Yeah.
Right, it does.
It's not even
what somebody said that it's time to go get a job. I think T. Will said that shit.
I think most motherfuckers be having a job, bro. It's not even. It's even like the thought. Hey man, we getting out the hood with this one. It's just the
Right.
it's just the courage to drop. Period. It ain't like, know what I'm saying. It's not like, yeah, all right, cool. If I show out in this 37U, I'm finna go
Mm-hmm.
like, damn, can I go out here? Like, you know how they do the 1-on-1 shit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, the whole city, man, he was cold. They can't they being lose 1-on-1 game. Like, damn, he fell off or drop some music, and he motherfucker ain't trying to get Universal gonna pick me up tomorrow. It's like, damn, it's damn, it's that. It's that.
I think in a sense that you also have to have a level, even though I did mention delusion, you have to have a level of self-awareness as well. You can't be, now talking about confidence, and I'm sure there has been situations where, but my mom used to tell me this, your dream can't burden somebody else. So if you're gonna, let's just say you're a rapper, if you're gonna be a rapper, then you got kids and whatever the case may be, you still need to take care of your responsibilities and then find a way. You
I
can't
don't agree
you,
with that. I don't agree.
you don't think so?
No.
I don't know. You know what I mean? 'Cause I don't
I think
believe
that's case by case,
that,
Julio. I think that's case by case.
that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. But let me just say this. Let me. Just speaking from what my mom, because I felt my mom when she said this. It's not fair. It is a case by case basis. It is a case by case basis. But at the same time, like if it's at some point, you have to be willing to. You can't be a burden to somebody else if you're trying to trace a dream. Sometimes
Y'all seen the acrimony?
Yeah, that's why I disagree with T. Will too. But
expound upon that, Dink.
I
Go ahead.
grew up in Pascagoula, Mississippi, boy. I think a lot of motherfuckers be the burden to man. Them PR boys done paid for a lot of these nurses to go through school. They've been burdened like that is.
Well, I
that
think
is something.
he what you saying is true, but I think he more so speaking on like
The household.
no, not even necessarily the household, but like you're stressing somebody else out. Like,
that's what I'm more talking about.
He's speaking on stress. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
and I
saying?
disagree with
And I brought up the acrimony because like
it's not called the acrimony, nigga. It's called acrimony.
You telling what's right? Instant, right?
Yeah, but I brought up the acrimony because that's just like the go-to movie of like seeing somebody like like
the Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah, like he was trying.
I seen that great movie.
He was trying to be successful. He was trying to be.
I saw that.
And like his wife,
he popped in.
Yeah, and she gave up on him. You know what I'm saying? She gave up on him again.
Great example.
Successful. You know what I'm saying? So
great example.
I don't necessarily think like, and like I said, I think it's case by case because you got some situations where like, no, those people around you have to see something in you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? To not necessarily, they don't have to fund your dreams, but they got to see like, oh, this person has this work ethic and we got to support this until whenever it ends. You know what I'm saying? And so like, yeah, it could be, you have some people who chase their dreams responsibly. You know what I'm saying? But at the same,
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
At the same time, like, nah, sometimes you can't be responsible. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta quit that job. Sometimes you gotta do something crazy that, it might take away from something. You might have to sacrifice being with the kids for a week. You might have to sacrifice being with your girl for a week. You know what I'm saying? But like, see, this is what it's gonna take to get there. So I don't necessarily think that like your dreams
can't be a burden.
You can do it responsibly, but if you do it responsibly, I mean,
it may not be full effort like how it's supposed to be.
That goes back to a certain level of delusion. How does one know that they're chasing? How does one know that they're chasing their dream responsibly? Because there's a lot of people who, let's just say, people who's providing help, and a person that they're helping is saying, just hold on a little longer, I got you. And they basically, at this point, they cause a stress to the person that's helping them. And it's like, sometimes I'm not mad at the other person the way that they may think in a certain situation, because like, you don't know what is taken out of them. They may be pouring into you and they may feel like, I'm getting nothing, you're draining me. Right. You see what I'm saying? So like, how does, again, going to this level of delusion, how does one know it's like you're walking a very thin line almost. It's like when you think
Yeah.
about it.
You walking
Well,
on the tightrope for
if I
sure.
can say
Yeah,
this,
you walking a tightrope.
if I can say this, that's
She
why I
told me I
said
would never be what Drake said. She told me I would never be as big as Trey Songz, but was she wrong?
Right.
okay, but so that's why I
He could have
said it
stopped
all.
right there.
Thanks. The nigga also said something else.
Ludacris.
What that nigga
Ludacris,
say?
yeah. She said she wanted to listen to Ludacris.
Nah, I'm talking about what he said on All Me. I forgot what he said.
Came up. Oh, yeah.
Nigga said that I don't know what y'all looking for who next shit. I'm about big as it get. Nigga was not lying.
Yeah.
That's what so my point is I do disagree with you wholeheartedly, T Wheels, because that burden you're talking about is what they call sacrifices. So that's why I disagree with you. But then that's also what I was talking about, the sense of delusion, because that sense of delusion come with the age. Because the younger you are, the less sacrifices that is made, depending on, if you had a kid at a young age or whatever. But even with Mojo Brooks, the comedian, that nigga was like, he was on the interview, say shit, he was at a security job, he missed out on the promotion because he had to get to one of the like that was a big break for him. But that was also going to take food out of money out of his kids, food out of his daughter's mouth or whatever it was. So that's why I disagree with you on that, because so I disagree with you on that, but that's also going back to delusion. I don't think that delusion is just specifically for a rapper. I think that also really just tie in for that age group, that age. Because if you 15 to 20, niggas talking about they want to be a rapper, like, okay, but then you ain't made it yet at 23, niggas like, hey, boy, you being delusional. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I won't even say even at that age you feel like they're delusional. Because you don't see rappers making that, 30-something years old.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but they already done
I think
something.
it's kind of
Like, they already got the profession of a rapper. That's what I'm saying.
your environment
Most of the time.
make you feel too. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember I remember when I was like 22 or something like that. And I had met this girl at Walmart. She was bad as shit. And we went on a first date and took her to a little pizza restaurant down the street from Green Spring. And we sat in the restaurant and she asked me what did I want to do. And obviously she was a little bit older than me. I think she probably was like 25, 26. And I told her I wanted to be a rapper. And
How old were you?
I was 22.
22.
And then so shit, after that was we stopped talking. And then so I text her yo, what happened? You know what I'm saying? She was like, oh, you wanted to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, that didn't align with, where she
was trying to be, yeah.
What she was trying to be,
It to me, but me honestly, even when I was like 16, 17 years old, to me, it never really was cool to just say you want to be a rapper. I've always felt like that.
blow torch,
nigga.
I don't know. That's hold on.
Man, that nigga kicking that bitch on, ain't it?
That nigga tap stool to
it. That's crazy.
He pumping that motherfucker.
But even when I felt like I used to even be kind of embarrassed to just say I rap or whatever. But now I just do it for my own enjoyment. It's like it's like a form of expression.
It's different
now.
now.
It's like a form of expression for me. But when I was a kid, even back when I was a kid, people you still rap. I used to be kind of be like,
nigga, I hate the word steal. I will punch the shit out of the nigga. They say steal.
And you know what's so crazy? I learned that people really don't even mean nothing by it. Sometimes they may be genuine
but
about,
that word steal.
Nah, that still means something, nigga.
That's steal.
It depends. I think it depends. But man, again, two things can be right at once. Again, I like to use that in cases. I think you do have to have a level of delusion, but I also think you have to have a level of awareness as to okay, how long can how long can I last, or how long can it be before I run out of favors with somebody. You do kind of you got to be aware of that, and goes back to that movie that you was talking about. I actually forgot about that movie, but that was a great example as to she had been pouring into him for so long, and then finally at the end of the movie he popped and she just gave up on him at the very end, and she kind of lost out. You know what I'm saying? Although he paid her back, if I remember correctly, didn't he pay her back what she gave to him?
No,
in
he
that
ain't pay
movie?
her back. He didn't
I
pay
think
her
he
back.
did.
He
I think he
paid her.
did.
He paid her. He ain't pay her back. He ain't owe her shit. He that motherfucker let her go. So shit, you let me on my job and I get rich. I don't owe my
Hey,
job nothing. You gave me
hey,
these kids.
boy, and
Fuck out of here.
that go to the first point. He just felt like he felt obligated.
Thanks. I gave you
Technically,
10 mil. 10. Not 1, not 2, but 10. Miami Heat type shit, nigga. The fuck out of here, man. Get the
he said,
fuck
as a
on.
man, I owe you. That's what he did.
Yeah, and she was bitter at the end.
And paid off his mama house. So you ain't have no mortgage, no car note. You had a free 10 cash meal, nothing else. Dick ain't going nowhere.
But
she
But
didn't-
hold on, but
and
hold
she
on,
didn't
hold
even.
on, hold on.
honestly, hold on, I got a
for you
question.
though. I got a question for you.
Dang, okay.
How nigga upset me?
Dang. And he said, "Dang."
Damn. Damn,
Because
man.
I want to forget it.
You got it, man. You got it, man. Go ahead.
You got it,
I was
dog.
just gonna ask, does he actually did he actually owe her a little more or even a chance of forgiveness because
He
she
didn't owe
stayed down
her
for so
shit.
long?
He didn't owe her shit.
All right, so that was gonna be my question. At what point does the other person, whatever dream that that you're chasing or somebody's chasing, and that person behind you, at what point do they do they stop and chase their dreams, or the return, the sacrifice has to be returned for that person? You know what I'm saying? Like, at what point?
What you mean? Yeah, like, is you asking
For the
how to
person that may be pouring into the person who's like we just using a rapper at this case.
Yeah.
But let's just say the rapper is gonna blow.
The rapper on Lupe Fiasco, Hip Hop has saved my life. That rapper, the second verse. That's
Oh,
like
okay,
this nigga.
that's
He on that song, he talked about a nigga like becoming this rapper and having this family. At what point do your girl or that family member like say, no, I have to stop?
I have to stop what? Did he say I gotta stop
Stop.
You got to
Like,
support her. You know.
because Desi Banks talked about this on the interview. I want to say he talked about it with Shannon Sharp when he basically, I don't know, I guess he fell out with the girl, whatever. But man, that's a good question. Like, because you got to think the other person has time. Their time is valuable. Their resources are valuable. So that's why I say I can't really get mad at somebody else for being frustrated with the person that may be chasing the dream, because they time is valuable. They got maybe they have dreams that they wanted to pursue. And what if they start feeling like, dang man, you pulling me back, you holding me back, you know what I'm saying? But I believe in you because I love you, and I may not, and maybe they don't support you in a way that you want them to, but maybe it's because they don't know how at this point. They doing the best that they can. So sometimes we gotta put ourselves, in my opinion, sometimes we gotta put ourselves in the other person's shoes, because we love to say that when I made it, or you was shitting on me, and you know what I'm saying? But think about, why were they acting that way though? Sometimes, like what did you put them through while you were trying to become who you became? So these are the things I think about too.
Yeah, that's a great POV, because it can go either way. It can go to like since we said on the show, like, go in power. It's like, because the opposite of that, like, you know what? Get out the game. Shit. You put my growth on the back burner. Like, bro, if you get out the game, I'm going to lose all this. But like, then, because you know what I'm saying? It's a certain type of paranoia. Just like if you, like you got to have a certain type of, but it's like, damn, you weren't really with me. You kind of went through the motion, but you weren't there for, now you want to reap all the fruits of the Is that, or then it's also like because it doesn't have to, I keep saying rapper, just like we get older or staying on rapping, like, did this thing that took time from away from our connection, was it something that you was doing before you met me, or did you spring this upon me once I met you? Because it's gonna get a certain age, like people try to find themselves. A person might just pick up a new hobby. Your girl might want to, you know what? I want to do pottery, or I want to do yoga, and this takes up these days of the week, or like, you know what I'm saying? The podcast every Monday night. I gotta sacrifice this. This takes from my daily routine. So like, are you willing to? You know. So I think all these things are valid because you know we just deem certain things not worth it, but in a lot of cases, it's really not your position to say it's not worth it. It's worth it to me just because it ain't worth it to you. Now we butting heads, but we can't. I don't think you can put logic on it. It's like logic might be if the situation, but I love it. I don't move from this. So in what as my
Yeah, you can't apply logic to it.
at all. I don't think so.
I mean, it ain't. I mean,
he wanna apply logic to it.
no.
I'm
If we talking about, I'm saying it's no price to it. If we talking about
He didn't say price. He said logic.
No, I know that. No, I'm just like I'm talking about putting logic. I'm talking about what T. Will was talking about with the acrimony, all that in general. Like people are gonna help you out, but you are gonna leave some people behind. Like it is what it is. I mean, shit. That's why y'all gotta start listening to Rod Wave, man.
No, but we talking about your closest confidants. We're not talking about.
I mean, I'm talking about Rod Wave. I mean, Rod Wave say what happened to Uncle D. Shit, you know, you done raised me. I can never repay you. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you say what you say?
I can't listen to Rod Wave.
Oh yeah, this your last episode, all right? That's straight 3. That's it, Mike. Wayne, hey, bro, like it's something going on between me and you, bro.
No, I like Wayne. No, I love Wayne now, but Rod Wave, no, it's too depressing, man.
Boy, you crazy. He's speaking real life.
Let me ask y'all this though. Let me ask y'all this to wrap this topic up. Get everybody's opinion. What do you think is harder, to become a rapper or a professional athlete?
Professional athlete. It just seems. I'm quick to answer because I let somebody else go. I think it's hard to become a professional athlete, but it seems easier because it's an actual path. Like it's like, okay, I go to high school, I do good. I go to college, I do good. NFL, here it come. But it ain't that easy. It's only like 1% of the world that make it.
I think right now it's easy to be. I think it's easy to be a rapper because you can make it without being famous. Like you can upload. You can just upload your stuff on just upload it, and you'll get like little coins and stuff like that. And just imagine if you take off, you pop. You ain't even got to be famous. It's people.
Right, let me rephrase.
Yeah, because I got a rebuttal to that.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Let me say this: is it easier? What's harder, being Larry June or a professional athlete? No, what I'm gonna preface it like this.
Yeah.
What's harder, having a Larry June type career or becoming a professional athlete?
I think becoming a professional athlete for sure is much harder than having a Larry June career. I think a Larry June currency. You got low level guys like that do very well for themselves, and they don't have platinum records at all.
How many of them are there though?
There's not that many.
Yeah,
It's not that many.
you know what's popping?
There's not that
What?
many.
But we may not just know who they are. I'm sure there's underground guys there's some underground guys that's doing very well for themselves.
Let me talk to. The one scene.
Right.
Let me talk to him. The one-on-one thing, just like how things are, like they saying, man, to new rappers. Hey, this one-on-one scene in basketball, bro. Rob Cologne, shout out my guy. Nas. Frank, it's a lot of rappers. Well, not rappers. It's a lot of hoopers are making like checks. You know what I'm saying? You got Hitman Holla tapped into that scene. Man, was getting 30 for them big pay-per-view bouts. The one-on-ones. We talking about one-on-one. We ain't talking. Like
he's still talking about professional athlete though too,
but they're professional. I mean, they're shifting it. They're shifting the culture. A nigga making
it's like a nigga making their own way.
Yeah. But we still talking about the lead though.
Can I ask y'all something though? Like before we go on.
But are we counting? If we saying that ain't the lead, are we counting? I ain't gonna say that's hate. I would say is Larry June really in the lead then.
But that's what I'm saying.
So, but see, that's the thing. He don't gotta be in the league. He can do well. Go ahead.
How long, T. Will? So this is what I'm asking y'all, because you got to answer nuance to that question, because what's it like? Of course, it's going to be harder to be a rapper than a professional athlete, because you mentioned in one form of entertainment where you talking about a bunch of professional athletes. Like you can go soccer, you can got different leagues within that. So I think the question should be more like, is it harder to be Lil Wayne or Ludacris than it is to be Tom Brady? or I think you got to put levels to it, because I think it's easier to be a professional athlete, because I could be in the D League and I'm a professional athlete.
See that.
I get what
Well,
you're
that's what I'm
saying.
saying,
To answer
though.
the question,
So what
I
are you
still
saying?
think it's
Is it
harder.
easier to be a what?
I
But
still think it's harder to be an athlete because athletes go through real wear and tear on their body. You know what I'm saying?
No, Willio. It's just about entry. We're not talking about.
Okay.
We just
Yeah,
talking
So
about.
I think, well, if that's the case, I think it's easier to be a professional athlete. You got more avenues to become a professional athlete
I
than
think it's athlete too.
to be a rapper.
A
Like
kid,
to be
kid might-
to be my only job is rapping compared to a professional athlete. I believe it's harder to be a rapper. I mean, because you got so many professional athletes. I mean, you got the XFL, you got the NFL, you got the UFL, you got all different type of soccer leagues.
So
let's
hold
not
on.
water that in a professional
Yeah,
though.
I was gonna say it'd be
Huh?
best if you like so the Larry June. I like that example just because it's like it's almost like a niche rap in a sense. It's only certain people that's gonna listen to it. And then let's say if like a professional athlete, you would say like it would be like a lower level athlete that people know, but it's not like almost like like a Julius Randle, something like that. Like someone is it easier, like that's kind of how I would like to, compare the two. Me personally, I think it's harder to like become like a Larry June because it's a specific, it's not just being a rapper, but it's like what you're talking about. And it's also because that's not the most popular of rap. Like I hear that Larry June sometimes put people to sleep. But he still makes records, and I know people like it. But I still think you can find people who are almost like a Julius Randle type. The draft is tomorrow. You about to see a lot of people you about to see it. They put out 30 people every single year. Even like let's say you compare somebody NFL.
Genetics.
It's just like
whoa. 30 people.
I'm just talking about the draft. I'm not saying I'm just talking about basketball.
Hold on. But to the point of there being about 30 people being drafted, Willio just named 3 rappers. He said Currency, Larry June, and Big Crit. Like that's the only people in
that's the only ones.
No, you got G Perico. I just don't know I just can't name them all.
You can't name them all. That's the point.
You got Russell. You got Lil Russell. Who else?
You had Lil Papa. You got some names.
Who?
Lil Papa. He
God
died.
bless the dead.
Thanks.
Yeah, you got some. You got some low level rappers. You got some low level rappers that do pretty decent for themselves, and they not famous. They don't got platinum records, but they may make good money coming in from their catalog on a monthly basis, and they not popping like that. So that's why I say it's easier to be a rapper than to be a real athlete.
Can I ask you this? This is what I would say. My question would be for this, to make it easier or to make it make sense. Is it easier to be all those dudes he just said, Lil Papa, Currency, Larry June, is it easier to be them or Mitchell Robinson? Let's keep it at NBA. Which one is easier? And I believe, to be honest, it's easier to be a Lil Papa than it is a Mitchell Robinson.
I think it's easy to be like a low level rapper. I mean, I'm not trying to download because these guys they major underground, but I think even people below them are doing exceptionally well. People are making it happen in this day and age.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what, those people are compared. I know you don't watch a lot of basketball.
It's not to anybody.
It's easier to be Larry June than it is to Josh Hart.
I think so.
Like Josh Hart was like the top of his high school class to be probably the 8th option on the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's hard, bro. I put it like this: it's easier to be a freaking Currency than a Kendrick Perkins. And Kendrick Perkins averaged like damn near 40 in high school, and now he was on the Cavaliers, and he averaged like 3 points for his career.
Every school got a basketball team.
But there's so many examples of people who used to average a whole bunch of points, and then all of a sudden they're role players.
That's a great point. It's a great
point. Patrick Beverly was one of those. Mr. Robinson, I've seen videos of Mr. Robinson.
He basically saying that's the whole NBA.
It's basically the whole NBA. Unless you like that top 1%.
That's
So
what I'm saying. So you got to be great to be trash. My bad. I'm
that's
not calling them
it's
trash.
more,
No,
but
no,
it goes
but you're
back
making a point. You're making a
I'm
point
not
though.
calling
Even
Kendrick
to be
Perkins
on,
trash.
even to be on the bench, you gotta be
You
something.
got to be fucking great.
You gotta be something to
Bro,
be up, to be even be there.
I think that's
I give you
what it
this.
is to
I
be
give you this.
great. But in rap, you got to be great to be great. It ain't no.
No,
Hold on, but see, hold on.
no,
But
it's
see, it's
trash.
different levels in rap.
It's different
Not
levels.
not
bro,
everybody can be Drake.
Like,
That's
bro,
like the
like, bro.
1% of the 1%.
Well, everybody can't be LeBron.
like,
What are we
like
talking
T
about?
Wills.
But see, exactly.
T Wills. This nigga Jeff, even though me and two disagree, Jeff is one of the best basketball players I ever seen, far as like live, like can do crazy shit and score 20. But to my point, even 2 point, that nigga think it was Marlon. Bro, Monte Ellis had one good year in the well, he had more
From
than one good year.
Jackson, Monte Ellis.
Yeah, one great year in the NBA, and that nigga was a killer. Eric Dampier is ranked like number 4 or 5 ever from Mississippi. And that nigga was the roll of the roll for the Mavericks. So I'm not saying that ain't the same thing for rap, but come on, bro.
Yeah. So I think there's not a clear-cut answer because we could go, it's not really a clear-cut answer, but I just don't think we should downplay how, like, when it comes to athletes, like, there's a lot of people like that you're explaining, like the Monte Ellis, there's somebody else out there like a Colin Sexton who somebody in their hometown who was with him saw him drop 50 points in the game. These people come out every single year. But these like rappers, yes, in the grand scheme of things, you can put out a song on SoundCloud and it gets a whole bunch of hits. But to niche out like
A
the
crowd.
type of rapper like that longevity of a career, I don't know. I think
Man, that's a great ass question, man. It really is a great ass question for real. Yeah.
like
I heard French Montana say it's easier to become an athlete than it is to be a rapper. And to have a career like his. Oh,
But see,
You gotta build your brand and everything.
French Montana is in his case, yeah. I would maybe I don't know because he's a high level rapper though. He's a high level rapper. That's not fair. We talk about
that's what I said. We got to compare the people of their caliber.
bro, I'm just telling
that's
you
what I say.
French
That's
Montana said. French Montana
No,
literally
we
said
agree with you, but what you saying there is exactly what me and T Will saying because French Montana is a one of one. Like
he's a high level rapper.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
high level. It was high
Now,
level.
if you would've asked me-
Not in terms of rapping skill, but I'm talking about in prestige and how people see him.
I think y'all arguing to make y'all
French
point
Montana
sound true.
French Montana.
No, I promise I'm not.
I never heard about it. I never heard in my
Montana.
In my life, I
French
never heard
Montana
anybody
is
call
equivalent-
French Montana one-on-one.
French Montana is equivalent to De'Aaron Fox, bro. Or probably better than the De'Aaron Fox. No, I'm talking about far as like the levels in basketball, bro.
It's like he's a high. When I say high level, he's kind of like somebody. He's like a real celebrity. People don't look at Currency, Larry June the same way that they look at French Montana.
De'Aaron Fox may be too low.
I agree with
De'Aaron
that.
Fox too low. De'Aaron Fox too low.
No, De'Aaron Fox is an all-pro. What are you talking about?
He's an all-star.
And mind you, I think
French Montana not an all-star?
no.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I think French Montana is a big dog. You feel me? Like, and I'm not saying Currency ain't. I'm definitely not saying that. But
Bro, hold up. This is a whole new subject. Y'all don't think French Montana is an all-star?
You say it's an all-star?
I like his, but no.
Bro, do y'all see this nigga? Bro, y'all fucking kidding me. Yeah,
Mind you,
French Montana guy hits.
And this,
That's what
of course,
I think.
I'm not even a French Montana fan.
He's
but
up there
what
to
are we
me.
talking about?
He's up there. He was rolling with Diddy when Diddy was high. Like
he was rolling with Diddy.
But I'm saying Diddy,
Bro.
if you like take all that other
Everybody
BS
was
that he
rolling with
involved
Diddy.
in. Hold
Yeah.
on. Take all that other BS that Diddy was involved in.
Nah,
we
I
talk
ain't
about
saying to him.
what we know Diddy for before all this other mess. What did we know Diddy for? He was a high level producer. If you rolling with Diddy, you ain't no small fry. That's what I say.
What he do with Diddy?
Bro, do you know the hits
Oh,
this
hold
nigga
on.
got?
I asked Willie a question.
They was rolling together. That's all you need to
I don't know what he did with Diddy. I ain't sure that shit. I'm not a fan of French.
Hold on. And to answer your question,
That was his second win, though.
Hold on. To answer your question, didn't his album "Excuse My French" come off Bad Boy?
I don't know, but
I
you
can't
said it like
remember.
it's a classic when all his mixtapes are considerably more valuable than his
Yeah.
album.
Like the mac and cheese
Yeah,
one.
Yeah,
those
he-
are more
he's-
valuable.
yeah.
He's a legend off like back off like the Smack DVD era. Like he was a
Coke Boys.
he's one of
Yeah, him and
I
Max
mean,
B, basically.
I don't think nobody downplaying his career. I think, but I
Y'all
think
definitely
y'all
downplaying the man's
no,
career.
you doing it to help your point. But like ain't nobody downplaying who French
Right.
Montana is. I think
think
he
French
made a
up there.
legitimate point of saying like yo, it's harder to become this level where I'm at than it is
I
his
believe
level.
that.
Like,
Well, yeah.
I agree with it. I agree.
Yeah,
You gotta build
that's fair. That's actually fair.
I just
Yeah.
think I
'Cause
just
he
think
was
with
up there.
athletes,
you gotta build
just
a
think with
brand
athletes-
around your name too. You can't just a good rapper. You have to have a brand.
Right.
Oh, this
You gotta have
motherfucker.
strategy.
Oh, this nigga cool.
I
Versus
just
like
think with athletes, man, you just see it's like every year there's going to be somebody new coming in.
and speaking
like with
of
rappers,
new, that boy Giannis just got traded to the Heat.
whoa.
I thought
Wait.
he was
hold on,
Wait. Today must be the opening day of.
today to tomorrow draft.
the draft is tomorrow. The draft
Yeah,
is
that boy
is
just got
Tuesday,
traded
so.
to the Heat.
Man,
I thought he was going to the Celtics.
did they give up Bam or Tyler
They
Hero?
didn't give up Bam. They gave up Tyler
Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Hawkins,
and 3 first-round picks.
But that's the first thing my IG. Man,
That shit crazy. That's probably what my dad just called me for.
Oh, for real?
I don't know though. He probably called me about that Camelo shit.
that boy, he said, "Man, my bad for not getting them for Father's Day."
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and 3 first-round picks.
My
Jesus.
dad been going crazy about that Camelo shit, but that me and him can't see eye to eye, but it is what it is.
Yeah, we definitely
Damn.
on that, boy.
Nah, that's for after the thing, after the recording.
No,
Yeah.
If we talk about it, but
Boy, you
Yeah,
should have
give up
texted.
seven.
Don't even mention it.
Oh yeah, my bad. I wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah, man.
That part out smooth. See,
Nah,
niggas
you
need
good.
jobs.
You ain't say that too much. But yeah, man, 12-12, man. Phone home, man.
Hey, this is a good episode.
I
Man. I like
appreciate
I
you, bro.
helped
Oh,
miss
yeah.
this one. Built with
I
love
too.
this episode.
I do want to ask you that.
Go ahead.
When we get